How's it going, everyone? I'm back with more Bastion. And today we'll be going up and see what exactly went down. Well, we got fractured monuments, so Zolf destroyed the monument.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Something very wrong seems to have happened.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Apparently there was something in that journal. Something that he did, that he did not like to see.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards.
So we're
gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
So now that our monument's been destroyed, the cores can, and we're out of cores, now we need the shards, which are essentially slightly less powerful cores. If I had to compare them to anything. I'm gonna actually swap out weapons. I'm gonna take the scrap musket and the seal hammer, and I'm gonna take trip mine. Why not?
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand.
Alright, dude. Okay, no.
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Alright, I'm gonna upgrade weapons before I head out. I like shots, damage. I'm gonna upgrade.
A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. That's a strong spine.
And I can't upgrade these. Okay. So, let's head out in search of these shards, shall we?
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
So, Jawson Bog.
The less said about Jawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
That doesn't sound good. But it's not like we have much of a choice here.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
Things are getting pretty dire here, huh?
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
So, like I said, by using the shards, we are able to more or less repair the Bastion after Zolf smashed it up. Well, let's get a hold of this, shall we?
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
This is probably the weirdest section of the game. Anyway, we got these guys, which I believe they're called Sorais. I don't know. Basically, they resist damage. They resist a lot of... blech. They don't take very much damage when their eye is closed. I was considering being quiet for this entire section, but this section is pretty long, so I'll just talk. And also, every now and again, your vision goes away. Musket's actually a pretty useful weapon to have here. Zia? That's not Zia.
With open arms.
No thanks. Dude. I'm not interested in your invitation, thank you. I still have things to do. Like search for shards.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
What do you mean lonesome? There's two of them. And a squirt.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Surrender.
I'm Zolf of the Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Everything is backwards. Oh god,
Now
this
the
is
kids
great.
see something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
What are those things we actually haven't seen yet? Why are they? They don't normally attack me. So that's what these things are. Those little weeds are called. They're called swamp weeds. Where's the ankle gator? Ankle gators is a creature we haven't seen yet. It burrows in the ground and attacks you.
Now the bastion can send them even farther into the wild unknown.
The skyway left without me.
Put inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. The security's just meant to straighten him out.
This is very strange. Why is there a giant popcorn maker? You can make a lot of popcorn with that thing. I don't know why I said a trip mine. That's not gonna help me in this situation. These things are annoying. There. Okay, and take care of those.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed.
Succeeding in what? Destroying turrets?
Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie the bartender?
He was already made of ash.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky.
Now, if I remember correctly...
He wakes up. I'm just fooling.
Okay. There was one time when I played this game where I'm pretty sure it was the game bugged out, where I was able to move the kid, but he didn't actually, like, wake up. He was stuck in his sleeping pose. I don't think I've ever actually gotten it to happen again. So, yeah, that was
interesting. He sees what's
interesting.
left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull.
There seems to be a lot left of him.
The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left.
And now our friend is an enemy. These doppelgangers are kind of annoying because they're very aggressive.
Friend, he's undone too.
No, I didn't attack him. I was right here. I'm holding him.
He sees what's left undone. Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Well, that was the thing. Let's get our shard and get the heck out of
Shard
here.
ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out.
Oh, these things!
Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
Bootlickers, they stop your movement completely. If you have a melee weapon, though, you can break out.
Disgusting things.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I believe
sure footing in the bog.
I'm pretty sure they like create a small shockwave, and if you get caught in it, you get hit.
Heard of a lung blossom?
Meet the lung blossom.
Bigger than the stories say.
It is a giant enemy that does a lot of damage and has a lot of health. Fortunately, it can't move. Yeah, you can see right there what happens if you get too close to it. So it's best to kind of just stay away from it as best you can! And also those flowers! Stay away from those flowers, they explode. As you can see, they go boom. This is a very chaotic section. Ah! Heat bomb! Why isn't it going off? There.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Oh god, I'm almost dead. This is one of the trickier parts of the game, if I'm being perfectly honest, because it throws a lot at you at once. Pinned cushions paired with bootlickers and that giant lung blossom in the back just kind of throwing stuff at you. There!
Kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Alright! Well, let's move on.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
We're invoking more idols at the shrine. Nah, I think I'm good. I barely got out of that one.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
Especially not in our situation. Anyway, let's get this shard in.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Alright, now a shard you can use a shard to upgrade a building. Now, every upgraded building offers something new. With the distillery, it offers a couple extra spirits. The arsenal gives you one new extra ability. The forge allows you to upgrade your weapons even further. You get some new idols at the shrine, more lost and found more items, and more achievements. Personally, the first thing I'm gonna upgrade is the forge.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
So yeah, now we can do a lot more. As you can see, we have 2 extra upgrade slots for each and every weapon. We still need to find those the shards and the items to upgrade them, but it is worthwhile. Anyway, we're gonna take some greasy. Bullets scatter. Accuracy. I get the sealed chambers.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
Yeah. I really like electronics and all that kind of stuff, so I like seeing moving pieces and like machinery. But anyway, I think we're gonna head out. We're gonna continue to head out, but first I'm actually gonna swap out the strap musket for the dueling pistols. And I'm gonna take hand grenades.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
Exactly. These make a good combo.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Let's see, or Ruthless Lagoon. Legendary ink.
Ruthless Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten.
Nah. I mean, I can imagine being eaten doesn't seem all that pleasant. Anyway, here we're gonna get to see ankle gators because we didn't actually properly see them during that weird trippy scene.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested.
There's an ankle gator. That moving thing right there. That was an ankle gator.
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Anyway, I believe here we're actually going to get access to a pretty handy weapon.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. They move quick.
Decoy! This is an ability that's handy. It creates a decoy for enemies to attack. Useful for peckers.
Even the brushers learn to fear this place.
I believe the brushers were essentially the city's
They used
exploration
to think that
team.
ankle gators were extinct.
Exploration team for Solandia, I believe. Ah, hi!
Well, they ain't.
Hi there.
It's been living in the tall grass.
Yeah, it
Call
lit.
her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Is it like how raccoons like shiny things? I stinkweed.
Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
I'm just doing it because they're annoying. Anyway, yeah,
Can't get
stinkweeds.
hasty in a place like this.
Stinkweeds, they're basically the bigger weeds.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
Anyway, this area, stay out of the tall grass. Because that happens. Anyway, new weapon, Rusher's Pike.
Rushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Rusher's Pike, as you can imagine, is an extremely long-range melee weapon. It can also be thrown, but I'll be honest, it's not very necessary because its range is already so long. It's a very handy weapon that has some unconventional purposes, like right here.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs
And as you just saw, it does quite a bit of damage. So it's a pretty handy weapon. Definitely worth
Those
having
meat
around.
cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
I mean, that's one way to survive. Poke, 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 poke,
Queen Anne can't
poke.
fit down some of these narrow paths.
I'll throw it back. Some of the gas. Stab.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted
Ah!
trap.
I wasn't standing in the
Bad
grass.
step in that tall grass, and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
Anyway, if I can advise one thing for this level, it's that if you have to get through the tall grass, dodge roll, because that usually keeps you out of harm's way.
Still no sign of the shard.
Hey, an arsenal. And I'm gonna swap out sneaky decoy. I want my hand grenades back. All right. Hi. Yeah, I don't like wallflowers. They're annoying.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows.
Yeah, that makes
She's gotta
sense.
make a run for it.
Yeah, there's the lunkhead.
Gator's right on his tail.
Did I just like clip a hit through the lunkhead? I think I did. That was awesome. I didn't even step on the tall grass. Stupid gator. I'm gonna regret this soon. Hi. Alright, now this one. You just wanna dodge roll like nuts. That's the
Queenie
best.
must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Yeah. Hey, looks like I was wrong. Looks like
Kid's
throwing
got
it
a
actually
mean
does.
throwing arm.
Looks like throwing the thing does actually come in handy. Anyway, something pointy. That's an upgrade material for this pike. I'm gonna use that when I can, because I get a kick out of using the pike. I find it pretty useful in some like hard to reach enemies. Hey, look, an ankle gator egg.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
Am I the only? Please tell me I'm not the only one who finds that amusing in like a really dark sense.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
That doesn't seem like a very good strategy.
The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
Anyway, you can just grab the shard and ignore this ankle gator, but I'm actually gonna kill her because
if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Because she gives really good experience, and she's not that hard of a boss. I guess she can be considered a boss of sorts. Yeah, she's not that difficult. All she does is pop up. If you just dodge roll back and forth, you'll have her no problem, and she has a pretty good experience heal. So it's worth getting her.
Made her mad.
Yeah, 800 experience.
That was for the brushers.
Anyway, let's get out of here, shall we?
Kids done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Anyway, let's talk to them before we put something in the chart. Cool.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Well, I mean, it's not living yet.
That gator's a crazy gal, but so's the gal who promised to look after her.
So yeah, now we have a pet ankle gator. It just kind of sits there.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
I'd say. Anyway, I'm gonna upgrade the arsenal next, which will give you a trapper snare.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Now, trapper snare, what it does, it's basically, it's what the bootlickers do. It locks enemies in place. So within a certain radius. So it's very useful if you have a certain weapon set up. I'm gonna equip it because I don't know why not.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that bike and them pistols.
But anyway, I feel like that's gonna cut it for now. So next time we're gonna search for even more shards in the wild unknown. And see if we can find what the heck Zolf were. Where the heck Zolf went. But until then, I'll catch you later.